Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber and I am going to be doing a review on the LA Girl foundation. I only got foundation and a couple other things. I wasn't able to get a primer or like blush. A lot of things were selected already, so that sucks. So I'll just keep going, and if I do find anything else that they stocked up on, I will get it and review it for you guys. I'm gonna prime my face with the NYX Angel Veil primer, so it's matte. I moisturize my skin. Let me use this finger because we having ratchet ass nails today. I moisturize my skin with the cream gel because I get dry patches right here for some reason. I have combination skin, so which means I am dry on the outer parts of my face, and I'm oily like on the T-zone right here. I really don't get that oily. Like, I've been pretty good, like my face has been pretty nice, but when I have like a glowy foundation, it tends to be like super oily on my T-zone, like more oily than it should be. Okay, so I moisturized my lips, I put my hair back, and on one side I'm going to be using a sponge from L'Oreal. I've never used this and I hope I like it. And on this side I'm going to be using my stippling brush from Wet n Wild. I love this brush to put on my foundation. So this is a high definition long wear illuminating foundation. So I'm just going to shake it up. And I am in the shade Warm Beige. So I'm so excited because I went outside and yesterday was the first day of fall. Oh, that bothers me so much. Or the first day, yeah, of fall or something like that. I'm just going to dot it all over my face. And I went outside and it's already like cool, like the weather is so nice and cool, so I'm so excited about that. So when I was applying this, it seemed a little liquidy in a way, like not super. If you've ever tried the NARS foundation, you know how it's liquidy. It's kind of like that, but like a tiny bit thicker, but the consistency is like that. I think that once like it's drying down, it does oxidize, like it does, meaning it gets darker than the shade than when you put it on. But I think it's nice. It's not too glowy, and it's like a satin finish, maybe like a little bit more glowy though. I'm gonna put another layer on because I do have like a couple blemishes here that are lightly peeking through, as you can see right there. So I'm gonna put another layer on to see how well it builds up, to see if it gets cakey or not. So I'll be right back. Okay, I put the second layer on and covered it. I mean, covered it a little. I can still see it right here, but no, maybe. I think it's a nice foundation. So now I'm gonna do the other side with my sponge. I'm blowing my finger though, cause my ratchet ass nails ain't cute. I just forgot to take it off, and like, I'm just being lazy. So I'm just gonna use this. I've never used a sponge, so I'm like scared that it's gonna drink up all this foundation. But I don't know if you can tell that I used like a little bit, like I dotted my face a little bit with a little bit of product, and it covered my like whole half face, so I'm pretty sure it would cover the rest of my face, like with just that, a little bit of product.
So a little bit does go a long way. The long way.
Okay, so I put a second layer on, and as you can see, it's a lighter coverage with the sponge than it is with the brush. So I do like the brush side better, and it is with the second layer. But I mean, I can see here that for some reason I always have a problem like with my nose. I'm always blowing it because I do have allergies, so the nose is fine, it's gonna come off anyways. But when I did apply with the sponge, for some reason, like it got on this side, but with the sponge part it didn't get here. I mean, it's a pretty foundation. So I have 2 concealers. Well, I have 3, but I'm gonna be using these 2. I'm gonna be using light ivory and natural. And if they're too light, I'm just going to use the natural beige just to darken it up. Oh yeah. Let me see. I don't, this is like orangey. Don't really like orange concealers, but wow, that's a lot. I can see that orange does cancel out dark circles and like the darkness. So the pure beige, I have light ivory, natural, and pure beige. The pure beige is more like yellow based and more like a regular concealer from like the other ones. The light ivory is light, and for some reason the natural is more like orange, but I don't know, I'm scared that like the foundation oxidize, so I don't know if the concealer will too. It's already drying down too. But I mean, girl, for like $2. Oh shit. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like the concealer. The concealer's super pretty. It did cover up my circles. I mean, there's like a tiny bit peeking through, but like darkness, but I really like this concealer. This concealer is like nice. I would say like if I had, well, okay, let me just, I like, for some reason I like applying, I like the way it came out with the sponge, like blending out my concealer, and like with the brush, I like the foundation. Well, let me see how the brush will blend it. But the concealer is like super nice. I mean, it was like drying down, but it's so creamy and it blends out really fast. It has good coverage. Well, I don't know. I mean, they're both fine. They both gave you the same coverage, but if I had to choose, I like the way the Beauty Blender side came out on this side. So I did get the powder. I got it in Creamy Natural, and this is a Pro Face High Definition Matte Pressed Powder. So the foundation is glowy, and to set the foundation, you're gonna use a matte powder. Good idea. Ooh, super creamy. Oh, I do bake underneath my eyes. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm going to be using my airspun powder just for underneath my eyes. Just going to get my powder, pack it on there, and just pack it on. Pack it on. I was at Walmart, and this woman came up to me and was like, hey, like, she saw me looking at makeup, and she was like, hey, like, do you recommend a foundation for me? Like, I got this one. She was looking at the Wet n Wild. She was like, do you think this would match me? And I was helping her out, and I thought that was like I really enjoyed helping her out, and, you know, helping her choose the foundation, or recommending her, like, you know, a foundation that she would like. I think she was maybe going on a date, and I was like, oh, you know, I would really love to, like, work in, like, a makeup, like Sephora or something, because I'd be hooking people up. I don't know, like, I like the powder. The powder's nice. I don't think it's like full coverage like the Maybelline. I usually use the Maybelline, and that one does give me like a little bit more coverage on my face. But this one, I think this one's nice because it's light if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, which sometimes those days are nice. You don't want like a lot of heavy stuff on your face. So I really like this powder. This powder's really good.
So I have concealer in my eyes. So I'm just going to pat the creases out, and I'm going to set it with this creamy shade. It's like a light creamy shade, like light pinky creamy shade from the palette Eternalize, and I'm using just a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna pack that on there. I usually like to pack on the creams and then blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. Just to set my eyes. So for my transition shade, I am gonna be taking this one right here. And this is from Harmonize. And it's just like a pretty, like a, ooh, super pigmented. It's like a pinky brown. I don't know how to describe pinky brown. That is so pretty. I didn't even use a primer, dude. If you can, well, I guess if you count concealer as primer, but that's so pretty. And it's blending out like so smooth. Bruh, like, what? Shit, this is.
So I'm just putting that transition a little bit on the lid right here, and just blending it out. So we did this eye. Usually eyeshadows get like stuck right here, and this eyeshadow didn't do that. So I'm really surprised at how well this blended out. I'm really liking that color. Now I'm just gonna go in with this color right here, and it's more like a deeper purple, like a deep purple brown, I guess. And I'm just gonna place that in my transition, and this is from Eternalize. I'm gonna take this brush from EcoTools. This is my shading brush. I'm just gonna get that color. It's like tapered from the top, tap off. And I'm just gonna place that right here in the crease. I'm gonna pat that on. Make sure you're coming from top and grabbing it at the end and lightly patting it and lightly blending, just to deepen the crease a little bit. It's so pigmented. And I'm just gonna blend out the edges and take it a little bit further down my lid right here. I got this brush at TJ Maxx. They have really good brushes for like $1 or $2, and they also come in sets. So if you guys are interested in buying any brushes, go to like Ross or TJ Maxx. So I blended that color out, and I think it blended out very nicely. So to deepen this part right here, I'm gonna take Harmonize, and I'm gonna take this one, which is, it's the darkest one right here. Now I'm gonna take this smudge brush from EcoTools. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pack it on the corner right here. And I'm gonna take it a little out. So I'm gonna place it right here and right here, like all this part right here. And I'm gonna, when I blend it, I'm gonna lightly feather it up like that, just to deepen the crease up. I didn't want to do like such a dramatic look, but I guess that's what it turned into. And I'm just gonna keep packing on the color and keep doing that as I please. Honestly, you guys need to get these. Like, I want to go back and check out the colors because they are super creamy, super pigmented. I didn't have to dip in my brush like 100 times. They blend out nice. They're super cheap, super affordable. So I'm just making it into like a V like that, the way I'm blending it out. Like you see, like I didn't have trouble blending it out. Like I can maneuver the eyeshadows the way I want. And I'm not having any trouble. And usually I do have trouble with like drugstore shadows that are patchy. I have to like put a lot of product on, and it's really hard to like maneuver the product or blend out the product a certain way. And I'm literally not having a problem with these. Like, they're all good. Like, I used a shadow from each palette, and I had no problem, girl. So for this part, I'm getting a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna blend that part of my eye, just like the top right there, just to make sure everything is blended and smooth. Okay guys, after I'm done blending that out, I'm gonna pack on color on this eye blending brush, and I'm gonna mix these two right here, and here, I'll swatch it for you. So 1, 2. So it is these two right here, super pretty, super pigmented. Just gonna, so not that the color needs like any spritzing, I'm just gonna spray it a bit. Holy moly. Sorry if you hear like laughing. They're having a party in front of my house. And everybody and the mom will be parking in my driveway. So, just gonna blend it out with this brush. Just a little bit, not a lot. Like lightly blend out the edges. So after that, I'm just gonna clear away the bakage. Just blend it into my skin. And this is a e.l.f., just a fluffy brush. I'm gonna check my skin. This is what it looks like. Else. So now I'm gonna be doing my brows off camera. I did get a brow pencil from them, and it's super thin, so you can see, pretty, you know, spoolie. So I am going to turn these babies into sisters. It's really hard to fill in my brows because like with the light it makes it look like I have gaps, and it's like I ain't got no gaps. But I love this brow pencil. I use the NYX, and I think I like this one more than the NYX. Just the consistency. It's like not too creamy, but it's creamy enough to where it's able to blend out. It's able to give me the strokes that I need. It's able to just, you know, give me that nice eyebrow. Maybe I'm just having a good eyebrow day. Well, let me do this one first before I start talking. But for now, I do like it. Like, I love it. oops, sorry. I love this brow pencil. Like, it's so pretty. Get it. I'm going to be doing underneath the eye. I'm going to be taking this color and this color, sorry. This color and this color. And this is Hypnotize. So the first color I'm going to be taking, let me swatch it for you. Let me swatch the other one too. So this is the first color, and this is this one, and this is this one. My ratchet as nails. Woo! I almost dropped that. But I'm gonna be taking this one first with this little precise brush from Eco Tools. It's a detailed liner. So I'm just gonna get it as close to the lower lash line as I can. I'm just gonna look up and I'm gonna pack that on there. So once I pack it on, I'm just gonna blend it. So now I'm gonna take the lighter color and I'm only gonna place it right here. So I'm just gonna have to look up, sorry. To brighten my inner tear duct, I'm going to take this creamy shade right here, and I did wet my brush. I'm going to place that right here. You can use like a pink inner corner like highlight. I just like mine really bright and really loud. But I'm just gonna take a creamy eyeshadow, and what I like to do is just place it on the brow bone and just blend out the color that I don't want. Like, basically just blend it out, just blend up here, and it tones down like the color that went up too high, if that makes any sense.
So I put on lashes, and I am going to tightline with the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Day Auto Liner. I got a gel liner, which I do like gel liners. It's the same thing, pencil, you just have to sharpen it. But it's in the car, and I'm really lazy right now. I'm just gonna tightline real quick.
There we go. I only tightlined up here, right here, and right here. I left the middle open because it just gives the illusion of a bigger eye. Now we are going to line lips. I got a few. I got like 5, right? Got 5 lip liners. I got 5 lip liners. 4 are LA Girl, just nudes, and then this one right here, it's like a brownie nude I got from CoverGirl, which I completely love. It's so pretty. Just wanted to let you know these lip liners are so creamy and easy to apply. This is an Ultimate Intense Day Auto Liner. Intense. This one's Keep It Spicy. It's matte. Do a little bit of an ombre look. I'm going to take this one. This one's in Forever Bare, and just place a little bit in the middle. Like that. And just mix it up. So here I just set my face with the Wet n Wild setting spray. Hi guys, so my final thoughts on everything. My makeup right now looks good. I will say it didn't cover up much, like right here in this area, but it's fine. I think this like foundation is more like on a natural side. It does cover blemishes, it does cover, you know, what you want it to cover, but it's not like super full coverage. So if you, it's like an everyday makeup, I guess you could say. It's like an everyday foundation. I do like the powder, the setting powder. I do like the concealer. I do love the lip liners. Like when I was putting it on, it glided so creamy, but then it like dried matte, and it's super comfortable. It doesn't feel like crusty or anything like that. But I did apply, no, it feels good. I mean, I applied a chapstick, but I don't think that made a difference really. But they are creamy. I feel like it will stay on long. The colors are beautiful. I love the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows blended so smoothly and so pigmented and so beautiful. I mean, you have a lot of colors. A lot of colors are the same, but the same as in you think they're the same, but they are different. But I will tell you how long it lasted. If I won't retouch up or anything, and I will check back with you guys. But yeah, if I say that, like if you had to choose like one thing to try out, I would say the eyeshadows or the concealer. I don't know, I like them all. Honestly, I would say the eyeshadows. Like if you're looking for new eyeshadows that are cheap and I don't know, you just looking to get yourself something, I would say the eyeshadows, because they're super pigmented, super pretty. I mean, you can do a lot. They're like super cheap. So yeah, I will check back with you guys on the makeup, and I will insert swatches for you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the positivity and the love. And yes, bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Hi guys, so I'm just checking in. I forgot to tell you guys what time I finished my makeup, and I finished my makeup like around maybe 4 o'clock. And it is 11:55, so it's almost 12. And I got about, what, 8 hours? 8 hours of wear in this foundation. So it looks pretty good. Except for right here. So that is just basically the foundation itself. I think it is wearing off. It's just that it's not a full coverage foundation. So that's how it came out in my face. And I have friends that are visiting right now, and it's not a good time. It's not a good time. But yeah. And everything looks good. My eyeshadow looks amazing. I love the way my eyeshadow looks. And I changed my lips. I actually forgot that I had bought in this lip color. And I just changed it right now. And I just wanted to see how I would look with my romper, because I'm wearing a cute little romper. Oh, yeah. But yeah, guys. Sorry. Let me just get in this room again. This is cardboard, by the way. You know, we trying to be cute when we filming. In the kitchen. Hey, just kidding. With my ratchet-ass nails. But anyways. So yeah, I think it looks good. I mean, I like the powder. I like how the powder hasn't worn off, and it doesn't look weird. Like my makeup doesn't look weird. Yeah, the lip liners, those lasted a while too. I ate, I drank, and the only thing, a little bit in the middle came off. That's normal, of course, but didn't have to retouch up like around the lips. Everything else looks good. My brows look good. My eyeshadow, my foundation, my powder. and the lips. The concealer as well. I'm not having any issues with the concealer. Nothing's wearing off right here. Nothing is creasing. I am really liking the concealer and everything. I think everything is really great. I think it's a great value too, you know, and it's inexpensive. It's a great product. They're all great products. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.